In this example, we are cutting a piece of cable wire into 3 separate pieces. So let's read the problem carefully. A 48-foot long piece of cable wire is to be cut into 3 pieces so that the second piece is 5 times as long as the first piece, and the third piece is 6 times as long as the first piece. Okay, so we're comparing the second and third piece to that first piece. All right, then it goes on. If x represents the length of the first piece, find the lengths of all 3 pieces. Okay, wow, a lot going on there. First and foremost, anytime you can draw a picture, you should draw a picture. The brain likes to work off of pictures and use geometry more than it likes to just stare at this massive words. So let's draw a beam. There we go, maybe something like that. This whole beam, the length of the entire beam here is 48 feet. Okay, so there's the entire length there is 48. Now we're cutting into 3 pieces, so I'll just make arbitrary cuts here, I guess here and here, all right? The first piece, well, we don't know what the first piece is, and we know that the second and third pieces are being compared to the first piece. So let's call the first piece x. That's how you usually do these kinds of problems, right? Just let the first piece be x and then see what happens from there. Let's see. Okay, so we have the second piece, okay, 5 times as long. So the second piece is 5 times as long as the first piece. So I'll write 5x there. All right, moving on. Third piece is 6 times as long as the first piece. All right, so here's our third piece here, 6x. So note that our picture is not to scale, but that's okay, right? We just want a picture enough to let our brains digest what's happening rather than staring at this, paragraph of words. Okay, now let's forget the words and just look at the picture. We have x, 5x, and 6x. We have a total of 48. So if we add all these 3 lengths together, we should get a total of 48. So we go x plus 5x plus 6x equals 48. And now we can forget about everything before this, right? Forget about everything above that wavy line, because now we have the mathematical equation, and we just switch into pure math mode here. So let's see. So this is 1x plus 5x plus 6x, so that's 12x equals 48. Divide both sides by 12, and we get x equals 4. But it would be a mistake to just box that answer as it is and never look back, right? So I guess we do kind of have to look back to the problem at this point, because if we look back at the original, it's asking us to find the lengths of all 3 pieces. Okay, so first off, we need units, right? So let's throw some units on here. The units here are feet. So you look back to the original to find the units. Units of feet. So x is 4 feet. 5x is, 5 times 4 is 20 feet, and 6x is 6 times 4, 24 feet. So there is the total answer, giving the lengths of all 3 pieces of this cable.